In today's presentation in brief of C.S. Lewis's Mere Christianity, What Lies Behind the Law, Lewis summarizes his previous thought and introduces the two dominant views of the origin of the universe. Lewis wrote, "Let us sum up what we have reached so far. In the case of stones and trees and things of that sort, what we call the laws of nature may not be anything except a way of speaking. When you say that nature is governed by certain laws, this may only mean that nature does, in fact, behave in a certain way. The so-called laws may not be anything real, anything above and beyond the actual facts which we observe. But in the case of man, we saw that this idea will not do. The law of human nature, or of right and wrong, must be something above and beyond the actual facts of human behavior. In this case, besides the actual facts, you have something else, a real law, a law which we did not invent and which we know we ought to obey. I now want to consider what this tells us about the universe. Ever since men were able to think, they have been wondering what this universe really is and how it came to be here. And very roughly, two views have been held. First, there's the materialist view. People who take this view think that matter and space just happen to exist and have always existed. Nobody knows why. And that matter, behaving in certain ways, has just happened by a sort of fluke to produce creatures like ourselves who are able to think. By one chance in 1,000, something hit our sun and made it produce the planets. And by another similar chance, it produced the chemicals necessary for life, and the right temperature occurred on one of these planets. And so some of the matter on this earth came alive, and then by a very long series of chances, the living things developed into things like us. The other view is the religious view. According to this view, what is behind the universe is more like a mind than it is anything else. That is to say, it is conscious and has purposes and prefers one thing to another. And according to this religious view, this mind made the universe, partly, and this is crucial, for purposes we do not understand, but partly to create creatures like itself. That is, like itself to the extent of having minds. Please do not think that one of these views was held a long time ago and is therefore out of date, and that the other view has gradually taken its place because it is more modern. Wherever and whenever there have been thinking men, both of these views have turned up. This concludes our look at Mere Christianity for today. In our next excerpt, Lewis assesses the various arguments for and against the materialist view and the religious view of the origin of life. And I thank you for your kind attention.